Hello, hello, and welcome to another Rich Alvarez live stream. We're doing Minecraft again. It's only been a few hours since we did our last Minecraft live stream, but I had a lot of fun, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. And of course, since I only streamed for an hour, I did not get to nearly everything I wanted to get to in that last stream. And so we're doing another one. I'm just doing the little hello, just when you when you click when you have something in your hand. You might be wondering, what is that dope looking tower behind me? This is definitely something I didn't get to last time since it's kind of far from the rest of our village. See, in the distance, you can see the flag of Slime Park. If you did not join me on my earlier live stream, you're going to want to go back and watch that to see everything. But maybe this time we try to get to more stuff and go back a little bit. We'd probably go back to Slime Park for a minute there. But anyways, if you look at this tower behind me, that is a huge tower. That's probably about as big, maybe a little bit bigger with the points than the watchtower, the giant purple lighthouse that I built out on the beach. And this one was done by Jackie, and I believe she calls this her wizard tower. And we do have Jackie on the call in case she wants to chime in about any of the details or what inspired her to make this thing. Jackie?
Do I have to?
Well, why don't you just tell us what inspired you to make this tower?
Well, I have never made a wizard tower before, and I really like the whimsical style of how it gets smaller and then bigger at the top. I'm really interested in that fun type of architecture, so I wanted to make a little wizard tower. I just finished it today, so I'm nowhere near finished with the inside. In fact, there's nothing in the inside except for a mine. But I want to, make it look like a wizard lives here, and a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah.
When you're inside and looking up, it looks really cool. Yeah, right now it's just the mine. Did you find any diamonds down there?
Actually, yeah, I found a lot of diamonds. And I have a Fortune 3 pickaxe, so it multiplied all those diamonds.
By the way, we have Wario himself, Matt Provincial, is in the chat, and he says, huge ass tower. Yeah, it looks really cool. Decayland is in here. Decayland, we missed you on the earlier live stream. Didn't see you. Yeah, so obviously this is a path to gold, or actually diamonds. Diamonds are better than gold, at least in this game. But yeah, that's a really impressive tower. I really like what you've done with the hooking of the wood up top.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really good. Sorry, I haven't been saying as much because I'm just really impressed by the architecture of this tower. I think we're gonna. Oh, I just realized. So this was an abandoned village, or I don't know what happened to the villagers there, but villagers don't live there anymore. And I don't know why. I've only seen this a couple times. I just noticed there's some houses on the top of the mountain. There's village houses up there that certainly I haven't been to yet. So we're gonna go check those out. I didn't notice those. Jackie and I just recently did a raid. We like to do raids at this village since no villagers actually live here, and there's no fear of villagers actually being hurt. Spider. Ah! Yeah. Had to kill that spider. All right. We're gonna trek up that mountain. Don't worry about the Endermen. They're spooky, but if you don't look at them right in the face, they won't bother you. Oh, there's some more spiders there. Oh, there's a creeper there. Literally everything in this game wants to kill you. There's two more creepers there. There's a spider there. He's probably going to be... Oh, there's another spider. He's going to be running after us now. We're just going to... We got the stamina to keep going, though, so we're just going to keep on trekking. I'm always telling everybody, if they get to an area that isn't lit, to light it with a torch, but, not everybody has the coal or the sticks for the torches. And not everybody likes to torch the ground with a bunch of torches. Whoa, what was happening here? I have not been to this area of the island yet. Looks like some wool with some chickens up there. Matt says, on top of a mountain. Ron Burgundy. We got some snowy Alps up here. It looks like it was a village farm at one point, and the crops died out or something. So the game is procedurally generated, so it kind of does an estimation for where things are going to be placed, which is why sometimes you get villages where buildings are kind of like half in mountains. The game is pretty smart, but sometimes it does do some funny stuff. Like, oh, like this. Here's a door to nothing. There's no walls here. If we dig down, and there's trapdoors here for no reason. If we dig down underneath, let me get my axe out. If we dig down underneath this wood, there is nothing. But I will collect this wood. Wow. I thought I saw something else. Let me get on top here. Is there anything else up here? Man. I thought I saw 3 buildings up here. I see 1 and I see 2. There's nothing over here. I don't see... I guess maybe what I was seeing was these little chicken coop things down here. Yeah. Someone in chat was saying a great tragedy happened in this village. It was a Kuchel swinging barbarian. Thank you for that. It does look like that a great tragedy happened here. Matt says it's snowing, referencing Toodles from the movie Hook. Thank you, Matt. Archie's here. Hello, morning coffee run. Archie says that's a nice door. Yeah, because that's all it is. As you can see here, mobs have spawned. Down there we got a zombie, a skeleton, those creepers, and the spider we saw earlier. The Enderman. I wonder if we could attract the Enderman. I'm going to get my sword out. If we look at him in the face from way over here, is he going to come over here? I think I'm too far away from him for him to teleport to me. Yeah, we're too far away. It's a bummer. I think you need to be like within 30 blocks from him or something like that. So, oh, there's a witch. There's a witch down there. Maybe that's what happened to this village. They got attacked by witches. We're going to try to go straight through the middle to avoid as many mobs as possible. We're going to head straight for that Enderman. That skeleton's going to shoot me. He's going to miss. Oh, zombie. I'm going to jump here. I need to build a bridge here. I've built several bridges, but other people have built better looking bridges than my bridges. Speaking of better looking bridges, so we're going to head back this way and try to find home, because this is a little bit out here. We've got another skeleton here, some wild cows, some wild horses. But I already have a horse. It looks like that might be Lauren's village right there. Okay. Yeah, I think I know where I am now. So yeah, there's Lauren's farm. Yep, there's the watchtower there, just is spawned in. The maximum, so in this game there are things called chunks. I know not everybody knows everything about Minecraft. There are things called chunks. So obviously this is a block, that's a block, that's a block. When I don't have HUD on, you can't tell that, but when you have the HUD on, of course you can kind of see it does an outline of the block. So those are blocks, 1, 2, 3 blocks. A chunk is a 16 by 16 block. And so basically my visibility is set to the maximum, which is 32 chunks. So I can see 32 chunks ahead of me. So if it's beyond 32 chunks, then I won't see it. So right now I see my watchtower and I see Heaven's Point. But I don't see my ziggurat in the distance because I haven't quite loaded in that chunk. But if I walk a little bit further, when I walk a little bit further towards it, there it is. It just loaded in. So that's how we know we're 32 chunks away. That's how Minecraft works. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here. And I'm going to switch to my Elytra so I can glide. Who's on with me? We got Gnarly and Jackie. Just going to get up to the top of my tower. Killjoy's here. Hello, Killjoy. So I didn't show you guys many things, and of course I'm going to try to get to even more, but I'm thinking about making individual videos also on my individual like farms and things. I know like if you want information on like a spawner or a farm, I know that you can find that to death on YouTube, but obviously people like the YouTubers that they like, and even though like 1,000 people have done like how to make a creeper farm, maybe you'd like to see a video where I do it or something. If you're interested at all in like how Richie makes these tracks, like the one on top of the water there, or how Richie made that underwater tunnel that is also a track. How did Richie do that? How did Richie do this? How did Richie do that? If you would like information on any of that, or would like me to start making individual videos that are kind of like tutorial-esque on Minecraft, I would be happy to do those because I'm on here every day. And it would be nice to spend some time teaching for once, if that's something that interests you at all. Oh, Phantom's here. I'm going to get in my little bunker here. 2 Phantoms. Let me get out my crossbow. I have multi-shot on my crossbow, so it does shoot 3 arrows at once, which will really screw them up. And I do have quick shot on my crossbow as well. I didn't think I was gonna like crossbow. Crossbow is fairly new. It was added a couple updates ago. I didn't think I was gonna like it more than look, I just killed both of them very quickly. I didn't think I was gonna like it more than the regular bow because you cannot put infinity. I have Unbreaking 3, Quick Charge 3, Multi-Shot, and Mending on this bow. You cannot put Infinity on a crossbow. Infinity, you put it on a regular bow, and it means that you'll, as long as you have 1 arrow in your inventory, you will never run out of arrows. Basically, just like it says, it gives you infinity arrows. However, when you put Infinity on a bow, you cannot put Mending on your bow if it has Infinity, which means that your bow will break over time. So I hate that. So when they introduced crossbows and I could get quick charge and multi-shot plus mending, I thought that was pretty good. I still have to carry a couple stacks of arrows with me because you can't put infinity on a crossbow, but arrows you can get off skeletons, you can make them with flint and feathers, or you can buy them from villagers. And we are going to spend some time later in this video talking about how to get emeralds. Like, these are 2 emeralds here. We're going to spend some time talking about how to get emeralds and how to trade them to the right villagers and how to get cool stuff so that you never run out of spell books or arrows or anything else you need that you can buy from villagers with emeralds. Which is why I called this video Infinite XP / Emeralds this time. So we're going to talk about that. I guess if I am going to be a Minecraft YouTuber at all, I'm going to be one of those Minecraft YouTubers that titles the video something that he doesn't get to until like 20 minutes into the video. So sorry about that, but I just have a lot to show. Anyways, let's glide down here because I do have my elytra on. I'll go right in the water. Okay. So we're back here. This is Jackie's main house, and I showed you guys the barn earlier. So that's my horse, that's her llama, hers is Diamond Horse, and this is our pony. I guess he's a full horse now. Oh, there's Jackie. Hello.
Hi.
Does it look like I'm waving? Oh, whoops, I hit you.
Yeah, you just hit me with a crossbow.
I just smacked my wife in the face with a crossbow.
Wow.
And now she's going away.
I'm leaving.
Whoops. Anyways, this was our pony, the brown one here. And it was really cute when it was a tiny little horse, but now it's grown into a full horse and not as cute. No, he's cool. He's like coming over here. He's like, "What'd you say?"
I came back with ammunition. Where are you?
I think I showed you guys her calico and her Siamese. Uh-oh, what you got there? Oh, don't light me. She's gonna light me on fire with flint and steel. Don't do that. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Domestic abuse. We got a couple more cats. So we have Jackie and I love to breed cats. It's one of our favorite things. Actually, Jackie, did you ever get that last gray cat?
No.
You get an achievement in the... Oh, there it is. Here, I'm gonna eat something. So, well, thanks for that. You get an achievement in the game when you breed all the cats, or if you actually find all the cats. Either way, whether you breed them or find them in the wild or whatever, you get an achievement. And we have we have tuxedo cats, we have just pure black cats, We have the calicos that you saw over there, the Siameses. Over here we got another black. Here's another orange one, like Cheddar, the one over in my main house. Do you have any cats inside? Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
She has a white cat and a gray cat. And these are the two cats that she keeps inside because these are also supposed to be kind of reminiscent of our actual cats at home, Rufus and Banjo.
Yes.
Much like...
Go ahead.
No, all I was going to say is much like I have in my office.
I also put Rufus on half and half on the hardwood and half on the rug, because that's how our real life Rufus likes to do it. Likes to do half and half.
So Jackie's got a lot of cool things. She's got this bunk bed set up. She's got like a double layer carpet here. She's got what I could probably figure out how to do, but I haven't figured out how to make a cool fireplace where the campfires are inside the gate, and then you can actually see the smoke on top of the chimney too. Did you just place another campfire like 3 levels deep up there too?
I did, yeah. I hid a second campfire.
And of course, Jackie gets really creative with her wood blocks and her sign panels to create chairs, because there are no chairs natively in the game, so you have to get creative with how you build chairs. She also has an incredible collection of chests and things to do with items. I don't have all of this at my house. I usually am using the ones here or at Lauren's farm, because at my house I just have my enchanting table and my anvil and a grinder, but there are many other things that you need in the game to get functioning. I mentioned the ender chest earlier. What's cool about the ender chest is this ender chest is in Jackie's house, but it actually has everything of mine in it, because ender chests are personal to you. So if I put something in this ender chest here, that item and all of my other items will be at my ender chest at home. Which again, it's kind of like the Resident Evil boxes versus these yellow chests where it's like, these are Jackie's things and I could put things in there and it will just stay in that specific chest. Jackie also has a basement where she is growing, what were these called? The nether shrooms or something? I forget.
Netherwort?
Netherwort on soul sand, and you can find both of these things in the nether, but we grow them here for potions. She also has an anvil and an enchanting table, and then I believe these are just your stairs to your mine. So some really cool stuff going on in here. And every door has a couple of cats. Here's a really cool, this cat has a yellow eye and a blue eye, and he's white. And then here is a off-white cat, which is what my Rufus cat is back at the office in Slime Park. So another thing that I didn't get to show you guys last time, and I mean, I guess I'll be at this for forever, because we've made this... We've only been at this server for a week and a half, as I said earlier, but we've made some incredible things. So this is the FBI, as I mentioned earlier, the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This was Garrett's first building here. And then I built a track underneath his house. And we're just going to walk it. Well, I don't know. Does he have a minecart in here? He should. I built everybody a couple minecarts. There we go. They sometimes lose them. There's a little bit of lag on the server right now. We've only got a few people on, but sometimes it lags out. I'm actually looking to buy a cheap computer that's good for only running Minecraft, so that way the Minecraft runs a little bit better. Because right now the server is just running off of Brandon Glazer's personal computer that he uses for everything else, and so the server gets a little laggy. Normally, see, we're having a little bit of pushback on this rail cart. Normally, a rail cart like this would be 3 times faster than sprinting, but right now it's going a little bit laggy. So I apologize for that. But anyways, once we get on the other side, you're going to see here that this secret track goes to another island where Garrett has built his fort, which is his second building. And then my friend Corey has also built a treehouse on this island as well. So we're going to go over here and check those things out real quick. And yeah, this is just going to take a minute. No, Pastel Toby, this is not a public server, but I am actually considering, especially if like nobody goes in with me for a computer for this server, I'm thinking about getting a computer for my own server, and then I could just run a public server on it. So we're now at Garrett's fort. And I don't think he's quite finished with this fort yet. It does look pretty dope, but it doesn't have a ceiling, and I don't know if that was his intention to not have a ceiling. But it looks like that. And then up there is Corey's treehouse, so we can go up there as well. Oh, what's this? Oh, I see. He's just building bridges, building a bridge to that tiny island for some reason. I always love looking at what my friends are doing. I've got some pretty creative friends, and they do some pretty cool stuff. So this island, for some reason, across the way on the main island, that's like a normal forest biome or whatever it's called, just normal biome. This island over here is a jungle biome, so we got vines and taller trees. So we got a cave in here, which I think Garrett dug out, so it conveniently goes to the other side. This is where you would find cats organically, and then you'd feed them a few fish to make them your domesticated cats, which is how the cat game begins. Yeah, this island is pretty untamed. I've never been up to Corey's treehouse. I've just admired it from afar, so I have no idea how I'm actually going to get in it. I think I found an entrance. I think you're supposed to enter from below. But here it is. This is pretty cool. It's pretty dangerous, too. You could just fall off. Corey has it's a really small house when you get up here in total. Here's a gray bed. Wow, this is pretty neato. I love looking at things from high up. So I'm just going to elytra down, gliding down into, hopefully I get pretty close to my home. Looks like I am gonna. So you get, like, elytra is not something you get right away. Oh, Sturlson, thank you so much. Sturlson super chatted $1. Thank you so much, Sturlson. You didn't ask any questions or anything, so I don't know what you want, but thank you for the $1, and I'll be on the lookout for any questions you have. Let's see here. So I'm back at my boathouse. By the way, I don't know how much I showed off my boathouse before. It's pretty simple. It's just a bed, a small furnace array. Some of my early items are in the box, and then it has this goes right to my ziggurat, my pyramid, and then this goes to my mines where I mine down. I would show you guys my mine. I mean, I feel like I should just make a separate video about mining, because if you're not into mining, watching somebody else mine is pretty boring. So we're not going to do any mining today. All right, I'm gonna shut this door so no mobs get in, and then I'm gonna go back to Cheddar. Trap door there. Everybody say hi to Cheddar.
Hi, Cheddar.
So as you can see, here's my ender chest, and again, it's the exact same stuff that was in my ender chest at Jackie's, because all of my ender chests are connected. I have a bigger furnace right here. There's a little bit of coal to burn stuff in here, but you know, and then I've got a lot of flint that I found in the nether there. But of course, I don't need these coal pieces anymore because I have my giant carpet duper furnace array over at Slime Park. All right. Here we go. Do-do-do-do. Thank you, everyone, for saying hi to Cheddar. So I want to show off a little bit of the rail systems. There's actually quite a bit I want to do before I get to the actual how to get infinite XP, and we will get to how to get infinite XP in Emeralds. I do promise that, because that is the title of the video. But I do want to show off some more stuff that I was doing here. First of all, here is the minecart track to the end. This will probably lag a little bit again, but it is a really cool experience, and because of the lag, we'll actually be able to see the ocean a little bit more. So again, I went down in here earlier, but not on a rail track. This is the underwater tunnel I built out of glass. It was a pain in the ass to build because I had to build the glass first, and then put stacks of dirt in every space and dig them out to get rid of the water that was still trapped in here. And then I used glowstone so that I don't have to put like torches awkwardly in here. So you get to actually see the ocean biome with the coral and all the cool stuff before we go down to here. And where this track ends, is the end portal, which looks... Oh, did we disable it? Or maybe you just can't see it from the bottom. Yep, there it is. Whoa, whoa. So if I were to jump in there, I would be sent to the end. We already killed the dragon. There's a dragon boss when you get to the end, because it's called the end because it's literally the end of Minecraft. When you kill the dragon, the credits roll, and that's technically the end of the game. But, you know, it's Minecraft, so there really is no end, because you can continue to build and farm and everything. It's pretty endless, but they made an end portal with a cool end dimension with a dragon, just to have an ending. And then, and I'm not going to show that right now because, well, getting back is kind of a pain. So anyways, I just want to show you guys that track and that end portal, and maybe in another video we'll actually go to the end and fight some Endermen. But for right now, we're just going to go back. It takes a while to push the cart onto the track. There we go. We can see the ocean again. People were asking about Super Chat. We do Super Chats on our top 5 live videos where we have people Super Chat for honorable mentions for our top 5 videos. I don't really have a system in place for Super Chats for Minecraft. I will say that, you know, I am, you know, showing stuff off, and in future Minecraft videos I'll be building stuff too, and so it'll, you know, again, it's it'll be impossible to try to answer everybody's questions and everything, which is why YouTube put in the Super Chat thing to highlight them so that I can actually see it, and every YouTuber can actually see questions. So I would say that you know, right now you don't have to Super Chat, but again, it's going to be hard to read everybody's comments while I'm doing this. So if you did Super Chat, I would definitely read your comment, because it would be super noticeable with the highlights. But again, not enforced. All right, we're going to make our way back to Slime Park, I believe. And now we're going to talk about how to get infinite XP / Emeralds, which is why some of you might be here. It's pretty simple when it comes down to it. I mean, there's a little bit of work involved with getting it, but I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can get this, and I'll even reference a person that you can also watch on how to build these things better. Like I said, I can teach you guys how to build stuff, but there are some impressive videos online already on how to build certain things. I like to put my own spin on certain things. So here's our first I'm going to show you the zombie farm. And there was a lot of help. This one, basically, the zombie farm here was almost entirely made by Gnarlin Brando, another server who he's actually on right now. He built the infrastructure for this zombie farm. When we were making the slime farm, we found a zombie spawner down here, and a zombie spawner is basically a block that just constantly spews out zombies. And so what's going on here is there's a whole farm all around. We can check the back door here first. So back here, see that cube on fire here? That's a zombie spawner, meaning that we have this whole room dark in here. Zombies will constantly be popping out of that spawner. And then what we have here is a pool of water that is a waterfall that is flowing into this waterfall, which sends the zombies that we've cleverly put a stream up with Minecraft works funny sometimes. We put signs up on the side so that the water doesn't come out of that cube. And when the zombies come down here, and normally they would just go straight up there when we're in the room here, but because I'm checking them out back here, they're getting a little stuck. There they go. There goes one, because they see me and they want to come through here. A zombie or a skeleton farm is most likely, or a spawner is most likely the kind of spawner you're going to run into first. So we can see how they we have this window so they can see us. They flow up there. The water takes them up into a chamber, which then drops them down here, which gets them down to like 1 health, and then we just simply swing and kill them in 1 hit. And then we can come to the side here and collect our XP. So this spawner, we created it, I think, within our first week here, and we thought it was pretty good. It gets you from like level 1 to 20 pretty quickly, but once you get past level 20, it's a little slow. But then something happened when I was making my creeper farm up here. When I was making the creeper farm, and there is no creeper spawner. Like, there's no convenient creeper spawner like that zombie spawner. So you have to create a building which is inviting for the creepers to come in. And again, the YouTuber who has a lot of these videos, there's a couple of them, but I want to give a shout out to Waddles, who is a Minecraft YouTuber that I enjoy a lot. Waddles is really cool, and he has a lot of tutorials on how to make a lot of these things. So we had the zombie spawner for a week and a half, however long we had. And just a few days ago, when I was building this creeper farm, and if you guys didn't see the face of this creeper farm, it's a creeper that I made out of wool. What I did in there is I basically made several different layers in there. Zombies are only a block and a half high, so what you do is you put trap doors on the ceilings, and you put carpets on some of the floors so that spiders, skeletons, and zombies do not spawn in this chamber. Only creepers spawn in this chamber, and then you put a cat in the middle of every floor since creepers are actually scared of cats. And then they fall into a pool that I made, which then throws them down a chute, and they die completely on impact. So let's take a look at that. I would show you guys, but opening it up would ruin the whole thing. So I've got 33 gunpowder in here right now, probably because I haven't been in this chunk. You need to be about 121 blocks above or below the creeper spawner, directly above or below, for it to work effectively. So sometimes I would build a water tower just 121 blocks above that creeper head, or I can take this ladder and go 121 blocks below. It doesn't really take me 121 blocks below because, let's see, I'm at level whatever there, and I'm not going to get 121 blocks below. So the better method and most effective method would to build like a water tower above that creeper head to get 121 blocks above it. But anyways, while I was caving this out, I discovered, because this used to be the path to that, I discovered 3 spider spawners very close to each other. So what I did is I built waterfalls that connect all of them. I did show this earlier. Hey, Jackie's in here right now. And what happens is, because all 3 spider spawners I have waterfalls on that side, I have waterfalls on that side, and it brings them to this one waterfall, which brings all of them here. We get so many spiders in here. And Jackie's just fighting them right that. I found the most effective method to actually stand. So if you stand on this block, I'll show you, they can hurt you. One will probably hurt me in a second. Okay, maybe they're just looking at Jackie, but eventually if you stand this close, they'll hurt you. So what I like to do is get on this block and crouch and get to the edge of this block, and then kind of go towards the middle. But I noticed that if you stand on this block and you hold crouch and you get to the edge, because when you hold crouch you can't fall off a block, you get to the edge here, and this is the most effective way for them to spawn, if you're standing up here. I'm going to wait for Jackie to collect her XP from that, and then I'm going to show you the best place to stand for a couple minutes before you get started. This is another Waddles, in a video Waddles did, he found 2 spider spawners really close together and built something very similar to this, so you could watch his video on that. But I actually found 3 spider spawners and built mine. So I found right here in the corner, I stand here for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, this kind of puts me in the center of the 3 spawners over there. And this is the best way. If you stand here for just a couple minutes, you'll be overloaded with spiders. I built this tiny hole that they can't get through so they can see me, but they can't get me. And then after you've killed a bunch of spiders, then you stand at this hole like this to collect just an asinine amount of experience points. Oh, Jackie left.
Goodbye.
Okay, well then I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to talk to you guys and stand here for a minute. I'm going to stand right underneath this hole. There is a chance that they could hurt me once in a while, but I've got, really dope stuff. So in fact, I'm going to put my chest plate back on. Have the elytra on, so that way they can't hurt me. And we're just going to wait a minute. So again, Waddles has one of these. I can also, in a future video, show you guys how to build one of these spider spawners. But the point is, when you find a spawner of any type, whether it be zombie, skeleton, or spider, you want to basically hollow it out 3 blocks away on each side. Left, right, up, down, north, south, everything. 3 blocks away from the spawner on all sides, and then build a waterfall. If you guys know how water physics work in Minecraft, you put a bucket, like if I was to put water in here, I would put a bucket of water, and that would be a source block of water on this side, and it would flow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I made this hall bigger, it would go 6, 7, 8. and it stops flowing on the 8th one. And then if you wanted the water to flow more, you would dig down one and put another solid block of water and continue to go 8 blocks. And I can show you how to do that in another video, but essentially that's how I build all my waterfalls in there. And so what you want to do is get 3 blocks away in every direction, then build a waterfall towards something like this. Now spiders, they can actually fit through a single slab, which is why I have these trap doors here. And I made them iron trap doors so that we don't actually accidentally break them with swords. So I have an upside down staircase on every level there, and then slabs in front with trapdoors, so it's like half of a slab, half of a half slab that they can see. And again, we're going to get down in this corner for another minute so I can just show you guys. I'm at level 35, by the way. So at this point, experience points doesn't do that much for me. This would be really effective at like level 0. I could do this method to get from like level 1 to 30 in like 5 minutes. But because I'm already at level 35, I'll probably only gain a few levels from doing this. But anyways, you could do this here, or if you're at the zombie spawner, we actually built a little pool so you can like fish while you wait for zombie to spawn. But at the spider spawner, you really only have to do something like this for a couple of minutes, especially since I have 3 spawners up there to attract spiders. And then once you come up here, you'll notice there's so many spiders that they're all like crammed into the same blocks together. Like that right there is like a big chunk of like 50 spiders, and then there's like multiple spiders. It's pretty gross. But I have sweeping edge 3 on my sword. Yeah, see, if you get too close, they're gonna buck you off. So I have sweeping edge 3 on my sword. You can also have Bane of the Arthropods or whatever it's called to like kill spiders better. But see, I can do single swings and get all of them in just one swing. And then the ones that keep coming up, you get them in one swing as well. Get a little bit closer to this pile, swing once there, swing there. They bucked me off, it got too close. And they see at this point they just keep coming. We're gonna try to grab some string over there. Okay, I've got one thing of string. You can use spider eyes to make some potions, but we've filled this bucket with so many spider eyes. And then the flip switch to destroy items small chest goes to a hopper, which goes to a dispenser, which goes to lava. And we can see those items are going to slowly just disappear. I like to do this when I leave, though, before I leave, because otherwise you hear that click for forever. Now, you might be thinking, oh man, I've got too much crap in my inventory. How am I ever supposed to, like, take string with me? Because you can sell string, 14 a pop, to the Fletcher in the village for an emerald. So what we got here, I'll take out a shulker box, which is something I didn't show, and I've dyed this one lime green. Shulkers can be found in the end, and then you get 2 shulker pieces, and you can create this chest. So it's basically like you can have and I have another one in here as well. A shulker chest is a chest that you carry around with you, and then you can break with your pickaxe. And I put my my string in there. And basically it's like having a whole nother inventory in your inventory, which is crazy. So I'll collect my string here. There might be some string. Oh yeah, there's several string. I'll take a couple of these with me. And now, and again, that took me like a second. Oh, I didn't collect my experience points. What am I thinking? Okay, so the game is actually... Oh, there we go. I was going to say it's a little bit laggy right now, so it wasn't going. So, again, I didn't do that for very long, so I only got 1 level. But, again, if I was, like, level 0, we would have gotten, like, at least 10 levels from just that amount of time. What I do on a normal day when I'm trying to enchant books or use levels for things is I'll stand in this corner for a good 5 to 10 minutes and then come up here and kill as many as I can. And I'm up here for another couple minutes. And I repeat that process until I have I go level 30, enchant a book, level 30, enchant a weapon, level 30, combine 2 books at the anvil, you know, whatever. And you could do that all day. An even more effective version of this would be making an ender farm in the end, and we're actually working on that right now, and I'll probably show you guys that when it's done in another video. So anyways, but I really like the spider farm here because not only do you get experience points, but you also get string. And as I said, you can sell string to journeyman level Fletchers in the village for an emerald. And we're going to demonstrate how that works right now. So we're going to go to Lauren's town. Basically, Lauren has her own town on the edge of our town. And we have bred and created tons of villagers. So basically, once you get a couple villagers and have them start to breed, there's a new thing as of a couple updates ago where you can actually set a villager's job to a specific thing, whether that be librarian, journeyman, weaponsmith, toolsmith, etc. There's so many jobs, and there are specific items that you set down next to those villagers to make them that job. And we have a little trick where if we don't like what they're selling, like if we want a librarian, for example, to sell sharpness 5, but he's only giving us like Frostwalker 1, then we just destroy the it's called a lectern for a librarian. We just destroy the lectern before we actually buy anything from him, and then put a new one, and he'll have a different book to sell. And we'll just keep repeating that until we get a librarian we like. And we have done that to about 20 librarians here. 20 librarians to try to get all of the spells we want. So I'm at the village now.
Everyone's asleep, though.
All the villagers are asleep. So I'm going to get into a bed. Which bed shall I do? Maybe I'll get into my own bed. So I have built a secret hole because I come to Lauren. There's so many iron golems here. We got to figure out how to kill some of these because they're getting in the way. Because I come to this farm so much for trading and farming and collecting things, there's so many things to do at Lauren's farm. I've actually built a secret room. You can see richest secret bunker, no villagers allowed. So it used to be just a door here, but I actually put a gate right here to keep villagers out because they kept crashing my house. There we go. I've got another shulker box here, and as you can see, I have plenty of cats here. And I am in bed now. And I'm going to type in bed so that everyone on my server knows I'm in bed, and they will either get in bed also in a bed next to them, or they will disconnect so that way it becomes morning. Oh, my cat's in my face. You can see my cat here. That's pretty funny. And it's morning. Is the storm going to stop? It is not. Okay, so villagers, by the way, they can get in and out of doors for their own safety, but they can't cross gates. So that's why I have a gate and a door. And like Lauren has similar systems in place for her own like personal living quarters. She has gates so that villagers can't get in. So like over here, for example, this is a brown normal villager who doesn't have a job yet. So like villagers that have jobs have special clothing. This one is just your basic villager. So we have a lectern there. So I can actually demonstrate for you. I'm going to put some carpet in my hand so I can actually do this correctly. And get rid of that. All right, so I have an axe, right? I'm going to break this lectern here. And I'm going to place it down again. Oh, it disappeared because he got in the way. That can happen sometimes. Silly Minecraft. Villager, get out of my way. Somebody's got to push him out of the way to do this properly. All right, there we go. It was smart enough to know that it's actually a lectern. And now he's in librarian clothes instantly. He is now selling lore 1, which we don't need because we already have a villager that sells lore 3. So we'll just break that. Now he's back to a normal villager. And then he'll switch again. Let's see what he sells now. Now he has Thorns 1, which we also don't need. But you can keep repeating this process. I have done this for hours and hours to get we have a guy that sells Mending, which is incredibly important. We have a guy that has Sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, etc. And you can just keep doing this until you get librarians that you like. I mean, right now he's our one that we're working on. But we're not going to work on him right now because that'll be boring and take forever. We are looking for a Fletcher, and they'll have a brown hat with a feather in it, and there's usually a master one that hangs out right over here. Is he here?
No.
He's not. He turned into a pig whose head is going through a block.
Right now, they're all kind of like chatting with each other, so they're not going to work yet.
Hey, villagers, this is not social hour. Maybe it is. Here's another librarian. Let's see. What does he sell? This is the one that sells Unbreaking 3. So that's the one I made. I believe.
There's a bee upstairs.
I know that Narlin has made a few librarians. Jackie, I believe, has made a few librarians. She was actually helping me with a few of them and then made some on her own. But there was one day where the entire day, like, I didn't eat or sleep, where I just made librarians. It was pretty crazy. Oh, Lauren added a new gate to this. This is the original path. Oh, let's not have you go in here. Hey, buddy, let's not have you go in here. You're not supposed to be in here. Which one is this? Oh, he's the Unbreaking 3 guy. We do not want you coming down here. This is the path. This is the manual path to the end before I built the underwater track to the end. Because Lauren was actually doing some normal mining down here, and she just happened to come across the end portal. Oh, thank God he's leaving. She just happened to come across the end portal, which usually takes us weeks to find because it's always in a random location, and she just happened to build her house on top of it and was digging down and found it. So now we have we got to the end and killed the dragon fairly quickly within a week and a half of starting. I have helped Lauren dye a lot of these sheep. What's good about dyeing sheep is that once you have a sheep that's a certain color, like this purple one here, you no longer need purple dye to make wool. You can shear him. I have a pair of shears here. You can shear him, and 3 pieces of wool will pop off. You can collect that purple wool, and then in a few minutes, his purple hair will grow back. He is a permanent purple sheep that will always give you that purple wool. And then once you dye them, you can breed the sheep. Like, I made 2 orange sheep the other day, and I bred them twice, and now I have 4 or 5 orange sheep now because I bred just the 2 that I dyed. It's a really great way to get dyed wool without having to dye a bunch of wool. You just keep breeding them. Hello, ZV, Glitcher. I just looked at the comments for a second there. I see we have a new person here. Hello. And sorry, again, I'm not trying to ignore everyone in the comments. It's just very hard to read comments. Like, Minecraft is a very visual, intense game that I need to pay attention to. Otherwise, you could die very easily. All right, let's see. Did that Fletcher come back yet? He is not here. What a stubborn guy.
There's a Fletcher up on the 3rd floor of the hotel.
Ah. Let's see any Fletcher. We've been breeding like crazy, so that's why originally it was just this one big building, but then Lauren added more beds in that building. She added an aquarium. She added this whole wall here, and then of course this whole underwater section we were in earlier, under a mountain section. That's also a newer section. There are beds in this building back here. There are beds underneath the mountain in there. Basically, the more beds you have, the more villagers you can actually breed, and then we give them all jobs. Let's see, what do I have on me? Only 4 pumpkins. Sometimes, again, when you have this many villagers, and the more villagers that you have, the more iron golems are going to spawn, and oh boy, they just get in the way of each other. Here's a Fletcher. He's got the white feather in his brown hat. As you can see, ooh, I've got a discount. As you can see in the corner, Jack and I did a raid, and we won, so I have a big discount. Instead of 14 string for an emerald, now it's only 10 string for an emerald. And remember, we just got 2 stacks of string from fighting spiders. So that's going to be 12 emeralds. 12 emeralds is enough to buy a mending book, which will mean that your item, as long as you're getting experience points, your item will never break. But you're thinking to yourself, what if we, because we can't carry that much string with us, but we do have our shulker box, and we did put another stack in our shulker box. So here's another stack of 64 that we can sell to the Fletcher. And now we have 21 emeralds. I'm going to put this string back in this box, so that way I can break this shulker box and put it back in my inventory. What did I drop here? I dropped some books. And there was an axe. And, okay, I guess my inventory is full. Oh, it's because I picked up carpet, probably when I was next to my Duper, which produces a lot of carpet. There's an axe down here for some reason, and a helmet. And I don't know why those are down there. That's pretty funny. Did I, accidentally break something else in here? That's pretty good. It doesn't look like it. Something went amiss. I've still got everything I have in my shulker boxes, so that's pretty weird. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild that would happen. There's a random chainmail helmet and a random axe on the ground with my carpet that I just threw away. And then there was redstone on the ground too. That's just a regular stone axe. There's my carpet. There's a chainmail helmet. The redstone again. The axe. I'm gonna get my carpet back. There's my carpet. Okay. I don't know why that happened. That was weird. Minecraft is weird sometimes, but I was able to get my shulker box, and as you can see, everything is still inside of it, so it's not like that broke. Shulker boxes you can break and put into your inventory and keep them as extra inventory. Okay, so you're probably thinking to yourself, well, that wasn't enough string. I need 100. I need 3 stacks of emeralds. Well, that's why I've already prepared this shulker box, which I already have 2 rows of stacks of string, and I have a stack and a half of emeralds already in here. So we're gonna go ahead and put our emeralds in there. So now we definitely have a stack and a half of emeralds now, and a ton of string. So we're actually gonna take this shulker box with us that I already have prepared, and we're gonna go back. And again, and like that 2 rows of stacks of string took me maybe 20 minutes in the spider spawner. And I was able to level up completely like 4 items while I got probably a total of 200 experience points within 20 minutes. And I was able to get 2 rows of string. So we're going to go ahead and put this shulker box down here. And now we're not going to take that helmet. And now I can basically just keep feeding the Fletcher here. Hold on a second. What am I missing? Oh, was I clicking feathers by? I meant to click string. That's what was going. So now basically I just keep feeding this Fletcher. Let's get rid of that helmet again. I can keep feeding this Fletcher string. I'm going to go ahead and put my carpets in here as well. Let's make it nice and organized. And I don't know, where are these stone axes? Okay, I'm just going to put these stone axes in here temporarily in this egg so I can put enough string in here to do this a few times. So now with my shulker box sitting here, I can just keep feeding this guy string all day. Now it's only 9 string for an emerald. So as you can imagine, with the combination of a spider spawner and string, you can get a ton of experience points and a ton of emeralds, and basically keep going for you can go back to the spider spawner, continue to kill them, continue to get string, and can come over here and continue to get emeralds, hence infinite XP and infinite emeralds, because you can just keep doing this all day. And it's really a minimal amount of effort. You know, a lot of people are like, oh man, emeralds are so hard to get, but this method is really effective. Here, let me put some more string in my inventory here. So what happens is sometimes you get this X, which says villagers restock up to 2 times per day, which is why we have this guy really close to his fletching box, because every time that he jumps on top of the box, he's going to restock. So sometimes you'll have to wait a few minutes for him to jump on the box and restock, and then that X will go away, and you'll be able to continue selling him string for emeralds. You can also sell him flint and feathers, but those aren't as easily accessible to get. But, oops, I accidentally got rid of my string. That's carpet there. I can get rid of this fish. Okay. I'm going to leave my shulker box there for a minute. So, basically, that's just one Fletcher, though. Sometimes fishermen... That one's not one of them. Sometimes fishermen will also let you sell string. So if your Fletcher runs out of stock and you are too impatient to wait for him to restock, you can just go to a fisherman here and continue to just build up emeralds. Oh, no, let's put that in there for a second. He's going to level up in a second, too. And now he's out of emeralds, so then we'd go find the next fisherman or the next Fletcher in town to get some more. And as you can see, we have so many villagers in the town. You want to breed as many as possible and make, at this point, what you want to have are tons of librarians and customize their spells, tons of Fletchers, and tons of fishermen. And then sometimes you can find other dope stuff. Like here is a weaponsmith I got up to master. And now he sells for 13, and now we see how easy it is to get emeralds. Here's this diamond sword that already has sharpness 2 on it, or this axe that already has unbreaking 1 on it. You don't have to spend any of your own hard-earned diamonds to get these items. You just spend emeralds to get diamond level stuff. So that's how that works out. Anywho's. So let's go ahead and break our shulker chest here. We're going to take out this fish, take out this redstone to get shulker. Yeah, I know I need to like reorganize all my stuff someday, but you know, for now, I don't know. How did I get rails? It's so weird. I'm getting random stuff when I break my oh, maybe it's because I'm using my Fortune 3 pickaxe, so I get random stuff when I break my shulker box. That doesn't seem possible, but who knows? Or maybe it's because these villagers are throwing them out or whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, guys, that's how you can get tons of emeralds and tons of experience points. All you have to do is, build a spawner, preferably a spider spawner. If you go between, so again, when you press F3, it's going to tell you what elevation you're on. Like right now, we're probably around elevation 55 to 60 here on ground. So what you do is you dig down to about level 35 to 40. That's the most common level for caverns. And at that level, you should be running into a spider spawner in no time. And hopefully you can find 2 or 3 spider spawners really close together to build your spider farm. And then once you have a spider farm and a village like this, the game is on easy mode for forever. So that's what we're doing. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. So what should I do now? I don't know. Any ideas, Jackie? What should I do now? I did not actually go into the end because I want to save that for a separate video. However, I could go. I went into the nether very briefly in my last video, but again, that was very briefly because if you don't wear a piece of gold, things will want to kill you immediately over there. And I don't currently have a piece of gold on me, although making a piece of gold armor, I could just go back to my house. Do I have any gold on me? I do not. I have iron on me, but no gold. I can go back to either my home or my office at Slime Park, and I'm a little bit closer to Slime Park. Whoops, I fell. We can actually see the flag in the distance, so that's how I know I'm getting close to Slime Park. I gotta jump over these. I gotta build better pathways through this part, because there's a whole bunch of cool town in the distance, as you can see, but there's no clear direct path from Slime Park to Lauren's village, and you can see her village there, and I always know where Slime Park is, because of my nice 30-foot flag over there, which is actually a very recent addition to Slime Park, but I realized as I was getting lost in these woods, and I was too lazy to look up coordinates, that I needed a way to figure out my way back home, and what better way to know that you're almost home than a giant flag with a picture of a fun Slimy on it.
Mr. Slimy.
Mr. Slime. So... And, I put some nice blue carpet around him because I'm obsessed with carpet. I mean, just look at the groundwork of our 4th of July celebration last night. And again, if you guys missed it, we had an awesome... you guys definitely missed it because I wasn't streaming it, but we had an awesome 4th of July celebration last night. I can show that picture again that I showed earlier. It was, there's this one where we're shooting the fireworks, and then there's this one where I built the flag and everything. We had a lot of cool stuff going on, and arrows that shot fireworks and stuff. That was really cool. But we destroyed most of it, mostly because I needed all that wool to build other things, and also because 4th of July is over. Sorry, Jackie, what'd you say I should do? I always get distracted in Minecraft because there's 1,000 things to do.
We could go to the blaze spawner.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put things like my shulker boxes. I got a lot of crap in here, a lot of different carpets and things. I'm going to go ahead and put things like my shulker boxes and my elytra in this chest. This is what I call Rufus's chest. Here's Rufus here, and then of course Banji. Again, modeled after our real life cats. I'm going to put those in there because those are probably the most valuable thing. Get this chainmail crap out of here. Where did this come from? Jeez. Alright. And, yeah. It's because there's a good chance you'll die in the nether. Oh, wait, I was going to build something gold. I got 8 gold ore here. It's also a good chance to once again demonstrate my carpet farm. So I'll come over here to the carpet duper. I want to place a piece of carpet in my hand. And then I'm going to turn my window back on to chat because I couldn't see chat at all. Okay, so, I already put a piece of orange carpet up there. Well, normally, sometimes this thing destroys carpet, and then you just simply put another piece of carpet on, and then turn on the machine, and it's going to constantly be making carpet. And again, the carpet goes into the top hoppers, or it goes into side hoppers. The top hoppers are for, like, what you put in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my gold in actually 4 different stacks, so that way the machine knows that it's going to be going into 4 different things here, or at least 3 different things. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it looks like I already had a lot of cobblestone in this one, so the gold is deferring to furnace number 2. But as you can see, when you have carpet in there, you use carpet instead of coal. Carpet burns a lot faster than coal, but you can't produce coal. You have to go find coal in caves. So when you attach your furnace array to your carpet duper, you're basically getting infinite fuel. I should have called this video Infinite XP Emeralds and Fuel. But you're getting infinite fuel because I'm losing carpets, but I'm gaining carpets faster because the duper on top. So anyways, I'm basically getting all kinds of cool stone from the cobblestone being burned. And then of course I'm getting my gold bars as well from the gold being burned. And we have filled this whole chest up before with like cobblestone and ores and everything. And then, you know, you wait around, you know, you go do something else for 30 minutes and when you come back it's all smelted for you. It's pretty cool. I'm going to take a dive in my pool real quick. Get on my diving board here. Let's get into third person mode so we can see that. And yeah. I did a dive. Okay. Wasn't that cool. Alright, let's see here. I got 3 bars. No more bars in there. We still got ore that's in this hopper. Things travel down. So we got one more gonna come out of here. And then this one has this one. So just gotta wait a couple more seconds here. Okay, that one of those is done. There we go. So it'll come into here. That's 4 gold bars. I'm going to actually manually switch this ingot or ore to this one. In fact, I'm going to take half of those and put it into this one. And in fact, I'm going to take one of these, put it into this one of these, and put it into that one. So that way all of them will finish at about the same time. Looks like that one got finished. So we got 5. That's enough to make a helmet, which is what we're actually going for, but I want to try to collect all my gold here. That one's good. That one's good. That one looks good, and that one just finished. So now we got all of our gold right in there. And some stone, which we don't need yet. Actually, I'll take that stone. And then I'll go into here, and I'll turn that stone into stone bricks, which is my favorite building brick, and I use it for everything. And then I'll go ahead and put that stone back in there. Okay. So, anyways, thanks for your patience for that. Now I'm going to go to an actual crafting station. Oh, Narlin left the game. That's too bad. I'm going to go to an actual crafting station where I can either make a legs, chest piece, boots, or, you know what? Let me see. What's my least... I have actually not finished my pants yet. As you can see, I have mending, protection, and unbreaking on there, which are all great stuff, but I could add another like enchantment or two. So it would be most beneficial for me if I have to replace something with gold to go pants. See, and I'm going to put that last gold bar in there. And again, you definitely want to stick to diamond, or in the case of like my sword and pickaxe, go netherite for all of your stuff. Eventually, all my stuff will be netherite. But you only find about 1 or 2 blocks of netherite per chunk in the nether. So it takes forever to mine for netherite in the nether. And so I've only been able to, and it takes like 4 blocks to make 1 netherite brick to make netherite stuff with. So that's why I only have my sword and my pickaxe currently as netherite items. But the reason why you switch to gold in the nether is because there's these new piglin enemies, and they won't attack you if you're wearing something gold. I would never wear gold because it sucks and breaks easy, but I only wear it when I'm in the nether, so there we go. Anyways, Jackie, if you want to meet me at the nether portal, the big one.
I'm brewing us some fire resistance potions.
Excellent.
Real quick.
You're at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to go up here. And I don't know if I properly showed this off earlier, but Narlin and I made this awesome this awesome portal. And it takes you to the nether. So with that, well, now you can't see it, but so with the portal over there in the ocean, the funny thing is we already had a nether portal, right? That is not there anymore. It's where Grand Central Station is now. So when we built this one, it kind of got a little screwy. We thought it was maybe far enough away to be different, but it definitely was not far enough away from the other one. So what happens is the game code gets screwed up, and even though you should be able to go to the nether in this portal, then go to the other portal, like when you want to leave the nether, go into that portal over on that side to come back out through this portal. But because the game gets screwy sometimes, you enter in this portal, and then when you leave the nether, you exit in that portal over on the ocean, which is why I built the track going that way. Anyways, you ready, Jackie? Okay, so I'm gonna get my pickaxe ready. Oh, thank you. That was a potion of fire resistance, so we should take that right away. As soon as we get it.
No, I would take it if you're about to fall in lava.
Oh, like right at the last second there?
Yeah.
Could you use a stack of orange carpet?
No. Oh, thank you. My favorite.
I have more carpet. I'm gonna put it in this rando chest. Oh, there's some obsidian there. Obsidian is good because, man, you need obsidian to build a portal like this. You also need obsidian to build those end chests that I was talking about, and you need obsidian for quite a few important things. Anyways, let's go. You got your gold boots?
Yes.
Jackie's smart. She uses a shield also. I have a shield that I never use, and her shield is a cute sunrise on it. Oh, is there a guy in here right away? Who's attacking us?
Just a skeleton.
A skeleton. Oh, he must have just gotten in the portal. So this is what the portal looks like on this side in the nether. But when we leave in this portal, we're going to end up in that one on the ocean. So this is Gnarlin's track to his mines. Did we want to just check out his stuff for now?
I think this is how you get to the spawner. I'm not positive. The blaze.
Oh, maybe he built this track to the spawner. You're right. I know. I've never actually been down this way. Unless this is the same place that we went with Brandon the other day. I need some food. I'm getting low on health. Yeah, so this is the nether, by the way, guys. I only showed it for a second in the earlier stream, but this is essentially the Minecraft version of hell. When you get to the top, if you were to mine all the way to the top, you'd hit bedrock, which is what you hit at the very bottom of the normal world, which again signifies that this is deep under the earth. It's very spoopy. Did you go all the way to the end, Jackie?
I'm on my way. Oh, yeah, I'm at the end now.
Okay, I got a little bit behind because I had to eat. I was dying. As if you guys couldn't already tell, we've made an incredible amount of progress in this game. Okay, I am here. Let's see. Oh, some soul stand. What is this wavy sand? I've never seen that before.
It's soul soil. It's new.
That's new? Okay, it's a new thing. How do I... oh, I see.
I think you just follow the nether brick path.
Nether brick.
I seem to have reached a dead end, so maybe it's not the way to go.
Is there like a multiple path somewhere? Don't know, I should have had Gnarly show me this path earlier. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna follow you.
We've got to go up there somehow, but I don't know how to get up there.
It's Killjoy says, is this what the inside of the True Stone looks like? Like where the darkness was living inside of Noxdesius, you know, for all of those Super Mario fans out there. I would say, yeah, this is pretty much what it was for darkness. This is what made him so screwy. Living in a world like this. Yeah, and no oranges growing here, so... Makes a person a little bit mad, especially someone who is obsessed with oranges. Oh, somebody conveniently put an ender chest right here. So, is this it?
Yeah.
Let me put my cross. Well, actually, do I need my crossbow for this? I probably do.
I would use it.
Where did this axe come from? Oh, I got another crossbow, probably from the raid we did earlier. But I'm gonna put those here. I'm gonna throw those away when I get to the lava pool later. I don't need rails right now. I don't actually need any of this string right now. Here, reorganize my stuff just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch. Choose that. Okay. Crossbow. Oh, okay, so he's got it set up where you just jump in here. So guys, remember how I showed you what that zombie spawner looked like? This is another spawner, but inside we see a little blaze guy in there, because this is a blaze spawner. So again, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Gnarlin actually went 4 away from the spawner. You can do that as well. I like to do 3 blocks away from the spawner, but Gnarlin went ahead and did 4. He made a bigger room. And maybe that was for
Want to get him, Richie?
our safety. I'm on fire.
Nice.
But it's like, I'm not taking much damage because... do I have fire resistance? I don't even have fire resistance on anything. All my stuff just protection this and mending that, so... I'm pretty good. Did he drop anything?
No, he did not.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, they don't always drop. Can you put looting on your crossbow or no?
No, it's just for swords.
Okay, but...
Do you have looting on
I
your
have
sword?
looting 3 on my sword.
Oh, use your sword then.
Oh, okay. Is that what you were using?
Yeah.
We used to have the spawner set up where you shoot them with arrows. Here he is.
That's your boy, Richie.
And I killed him, and I made the advancement into fire. Which means I got a blaze rod, which you can then go to a crafting station and... Oh, you know what? So, you can actually make it right now. There we go. Now I can make blaze powder, and I can make more ender chests. The reason why I have an ender chest already at my house is because I traded Brandon I traded him like diamonds or something for blaze powder. So, that's why I never made the achievement before. Anyways, so sometimes... So you have a 4-block crafting thing here. Oh, I should probably get out of here while I'm talking. So you have a 4-block crafting station. Some things only need 1 spot. Some things need, like, to make a crafting table, which is how you make literally everything that you can't make in just a 4-block diagram like this. You need a crafting table. And then a crafting table will give you 9 blocks. So again, some things, they only need the 4 blocks. Like, you can make pumpkin seeds from pumpkins by just putting it in 1 block, or, you know, some things need, you know, like to make iron trapdoor, you just need 4 blocks. But for anything that needs 9 blocks, like, you need, so let me show you something. So if I go to, for example, a regular chest. I'll do a search for chest. I can't even select, not in Minecraft. It won't even bring up chest for me because we don't have a 9-block thing. You need 9 blocks, I believe, to make a chest. So you can only do that at a crafting station versus a lot of things you can just make in your own little 4-block crafting on your person. Okay, I'm gonna kill the next one. There he is. These guys are so cool looking. Okay, he dropped 2 more rods. It's good to have looting 3.
I think I'm just gonna drink my fire resistance potion since we're in here.
And we're gonna go ahead and turn that into more blaze powder there. Oh, he's up there. Get him. I see you got a couple more rods. So as you can see, I got 4 rods from that first one, 2 rods from that other one. Normally they either don't drop them or drop like 1, but again, looting 3 on your sword, can't express enough how important that is. And we have a villager, a librarian in town that just sells a looting 3 book that you can then attach to your diamond sword for something like 12 experience points. It's really, really sweet. Anyways, I have a total of...
12 emeralds, you mean?
I have Well, yeah, well, it cost you about 12 emeralds to buy the book, but then I was saying it'll cost you about 12 levels to then attach it to your sword. I'm on 5. So I have about 18 blaze powder now, and I believe you only need 1 powder to make an ender chest.
Yeah, but you need to put it with a ender pearl so that it becomes an eye of ender.
Right. I have about 5 ender pearls at home.
Well, you can make 5 ender chests then.
Yeah, so you combine the powder with an ender pearl, which I don't have in my inventory right now. You get ender pearls from killing ender men. And then by combining blaze powder and ender pearl, you make those ender eyes, and then you combine the ender eyes with like 4 obsidian? Or do you surround it with obsidian?
Surround it.
You surround it with obsidian at a crafting table, and again, you need a 9 space, so you actually need a crafting table for that. Then you surround it, and I think you actually, do you need a chest? No, you need a chest for a shulker box.
No, you just need the...
Just the obsidian around the ender eye.
Yeah, the obsidian and the ender eye.
That's cool. Alright, I think that's pretty good for now. Let's have Jackie collect 1 more if you want.
Okay.
And then when she kills this next one, we're gone. It actually wasn't bad. I always expect to die in the nether, but the last few times I've been pretty okay, probably because now I have pretty decent armor on. Oh, Knife Stalker's in the chat. Hi, Knife Stalker. I see Xander Browse there too. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys in the comments. Just once again, it's just like the moment, I swear to God, the moment I turn away too long from Minecraft is when I die a horrible death. Did you enchant your shield too?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope. Now it looks like there's a vanilla sky behind your sunrise. That's really cool. Alright, let's go! This way. We should try to make this a little less confusing. Okay. See, there's some cobblestone here because Gnarly probably ran out of nether brick. One of us will go through here someday and make it better. So now we just follow the track. I don't have a minecart on me, otherwise I would just use a minecart, but the nice thing about digging up a minecart trail underground or through something is that it's also just a convenient path that takes you directly to the place you want to go, whether you have a minecart or not. Because you can sprint there, it's not as fast as minecarting, but hey, you know, whatever. I am often sprinting instead of actually taking a minecart. Okay, get back home now. Ooh, I got the yawns a little bit. Alright, well, I can see the base in the distance. Running out of food again, I gotta eat. Alright, so what's gonna happen now is we're gonna leave. But instead of appearing back at a really dope giant nether portal, as I've mentioned before, we're going to end up on the one out here on the ocean. Nope. Lagging a little bit. I don't know why it does that, and all the chunks are spawning in again. But that's what happens. Jackie is swimming. I am going to keep swimming. Or I'm going to keep walking. I'm not swimming. She's swimming. Okay. Well, that was cool. Got some blaze powder. Now, we're going to go back up to the big nether portal because that's where we've been storing some obsidian, and we're going to grab some obsidian and make an ender chest. Oh, I need my pearls too. Where's, I'm going to go to Jackie's house here, go to the ender box, grab my ender pearls, and now I'm going to go back up to the top of the mountain with the obsidian. Oops, I missed the bridge. chest, grab this obsidian, come over here. I'm gonna put my blaze powder and my pearls here, and now we can make 8 ender eyes of ender, and I'll have some extra blaze powder for later. We're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna spread out the obsidian around it, and now we have an ender chest. And now I'm gonna do that one more time. You can't. Oh, I can stack ender chest. All right, that's cool. Once more. Ender chest. And now we've only, but it's actually way easier than people think to get obsidian, and I can even show you how to do that. I'm gonna put this obsidian back in here, and that's it. Now we have 3 ender chests that we can place and have access to our most precious inventory in specific locations. So I already have a couple of ideas of where I want to put these ender chests because I've been wanting to put ender chests in certain places for a long time. For example, we have an ender chest at the bottom of our zombie spawner and at the bottom of our spider spawner, but Rufus does not have an ender chest in his office yet, and since that's where I put a lot of important stuff, it would be most convenient to put an ender chest next to Rufus. I'm going to do it right here. And now we have access to our gold, our iron, and our buckets, our spare minecart, all of these most important things. Well, the string's not that important, but it's good to have these so I can open up this chest over the farm and sell more string. We have a turtle helmet, and we have a few diamonds in here, and some extra steak. In fact, I'm going to take part of this steak and put it there to make a full stack like that, and then put the rest back in there. So yeah, now we have an ender chest. We got 2 more ender chests. Let's see here. I think I'm going to put one probably either at Heaven's Point or my lighthouse. Those both don't have one. But it would probably be most beneficial if I put one in my mines. You know, I don't really mine down there anymore, though, because now I'm just mining for netherite. I just want to see 2 city, 2 slime. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to do that. Oh, hello, Marketplace. I've basically been doing a world tour all day. Especially on my earlier stream today, I did a big tour. I'm kind of still touring because we still haven't seen like everybody's place. I'm gonna take this tunnel down here. I'm gonna just hold on to those end chests for a while because there are a few other places I'd like to put them, but I have to kind of make up my mind about that. That's a cow farm in there, as I showed you guys earlier. I do think that Narlin has one of the coolest modern-looking houses out here. He's got all those good doggos too. I showed you guys the panda earlier. Oh, there's wild llamas, which means there's a trader nearby. Oh, nope, somebody just attached llamas to a post. Never mind, they're not wild. There's somebody. Here's Brandon Glazer's horse, this gold horse, and this is his house. It's pretty, he likes to keep it pretty simple, but basically he kind of just built it out of a hole and put some chests down. It's pretty cool. I like his horse. I believe Jackie gave him this golden horse armor too, because she already had the diamond one. I'm not sure about that though. Did you give him that?
No.
Nope. Oh, okay. You gave somebody else horse armor.
Yeah, I gave Faith and Narlin some horse armor.
Oh, okay. Back to the pumpkin patch. See how our pumpkins are doing. All the pumpkins are being grown in the stone. And again, so we got pumpkins there, we got pumpkins there, and I can explain how that pumpkin farm works in another video because that's really complicated. Jackie left the game. I think I mean, should I go? No, I don't want to go to the end. I'm kind of like, I've shown all the things that I think I wanted to show so far. So I think we might be pretty good. I mean, inevitably I'm going to remember things I want to show you guys, but I showed it all. Oh, you know, we didn't go to Face House either. Actually, let me go to Face House real quick, and then we're going to call it after that. I don't know why I'm getting like major George Lucas voice. I think it's because I've been talking a lot and haven't had a whole lot of water today. So I'm kind of dipping into this George Lucas voice. George Lucas. I like looking at Slime Park from this angle, where you can see Mr. Slime, the Creeper Head, and the Slime Flag all in the same shot. I have several cool snapshots I've taken from that angle. So the funny thing is that Faith actually built her house before I built any of this stuff at Slime Park. And then it just happened to be that where the best place for slimes to spawn was underneath these chunks, so she gets to have Slime Park in her backyard. Yes, this is your daily reminder, drink water, says Killjoy. Keep hydrating. So this is Faith's house. She loves flowers. We got these purple bricks from the end. She really likes glazed terracotta, which you can get these cool shapes and patterns with. She's got a really fun looking, and she has, look at how well she has her stuff. Tools to trade, woolen dye, plants and food, wood and stone. She's got a bunch of cool stuff in here. Weapons and armor. She's very well organized in here. It's a really cool place. Look at her yellow bed. Down here is her basement. She's got her enchantment table and this aquarium, which I actually helped her build. Not any of the cool stuff. I just helped dig it out and put the water in there because she didn't understand how the water mechanics worked, and I do. Ooh, I didn't see this purple glazed terracotta path. That's really cool. To the farm, and she's got her own farm with lots of chickens and cows and things over there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright guys, the sun is setting, and that's the end of another good day at Minecraft. So again, I have streamed Minecraft twice today. If you guys like these videos, let me know in the comments once it becomes an actual video and it's not a stream anymore. I can certainly do tons of these. I can do these for forever. Or if you'd like me to do actual tutorial videos where I teach you how to make some of the specific things that you've seen in this video and in my other video, let me know. I can definitely make tutorial videos too. Otherwise, that's going to do it for me. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.